Two new things I discovered about my Jeep Gladiator this week that I never knew before. Let's go for a ride. Check out this billboard. There's an airport about a mile straight ahead of that sign. And this looks like airport wars. Wrong airport ahead, turn back to fly. It looks like Brownsville. So they're actually advertising in front of the Harlingen airport to turn around and go back to Brownsville and fly out of their airport. Very interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. Too funny. Okay. Out of the gas station there, got me a green pop, otherwise known as a Mountain Dew, I guess. Gotta have your dew fix, man. It's just the way it is, you know. Anyway, there are two discoveries that I made about the Jeep Gladiator this week that I had never known before. And the first one, I'll show you guys a little bit right here in just a second. Let me back up a hair. There we go. Let me put it in drive. I'm going to flip the camera around so I can show you this, and then I'll show you it going down the road. Okay, let me show you where to look. Right here on the screen, you see the D here, right? Right there's the D. Right next to it, you see that line? That's actually a 1. The Gladiator tells you what gears you're in while you're driving. So we're going to test that out for just a second. I just think it's interesting. I had never noticed before that it'll actually run through the gears and show you what gear you're in while you're traveling around. Okay, let me point you at the screen as we get moving here. I know things will be blocking you there for just a minute. But take a look at that. We're in third gear. See right there next to that D, right? Let me zoom you in a little bit. There you go. I had never noticed that before. I don't know why I missed it. I don't know if I changed a setting recently and now all of a sudden it shows up on the screen, but I just think it's pretty cool. And I know it's one of those crazy little things. And for those of you out there that know or already knew that it was there, well, kudos to you, because apparently you're more observant than I am. Now, the Gladiator's supposed to have 8 speeds, right? It's an 8-speed transmission. So we're cruising here at 49. We just went to 7th. We should hit 8th here, I think, if I can just manage to cruise steadily along here. And I am just cruising along, so maybe it takes a minute before it realizes that you're just cruising and it's going to come down a gear, or go up a gear, I should say. So I'm going to monitor it while we're going. We're actually on a 45-mile-an-hour road, so I'm going to let off the gas a little. Let's see if that makes a difference. No, that didn't. Let's hit it a little. There we go. Managed to drop her down into 5th to speed up. Now I'm just kind of cruising. Not getting into 8th gear yet. I don't know. Maybe I got one of those Gladiators that are only a 7-speed, huh? What do you think? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep you on here with me. We're gonna just keep cruising along. You can see the speed we're traveling at. So potentially, and I'll apologize for the rough road. Of course, I had to pick one of the roughest roads in the area to do this on. But anyway, there we go. We're still cruising 7th. We're gonna take a turn here in just a second, and that's a 55-mile-an-hour road. So I'm thinking we should be able to get into 8th gear. I'm hoping. So let's make the turn here. I gotta, oh, whoop, we dropped into 8th right there, but now I have to stop. Oops, sorry. I have to stop because we have a stop sign here. So let's see if we can manage to duplicate that. Let's get rolling here. All right, we're going to accelerate on up to 55. Again, I just find this rather interesting. Sometimes it's the little things, right? Made it to 5th. Felt 6th. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to hit 7th here, I think. Okay, 7th. 8th gear right there. Check it out. 8th gear. We have 8 gears in the Jeep Gladiator, which of course we knew, but I'd never seen it before until today when I happened to glance down at the gauge cluster there and see that it was indeed showing the gears that we were in. So that's the first discovery I made today. There is another. Okay, the second one, and you'd have thought I'd have noticed this already, but I guess I'm just spoiled because of the Tacoma. But I noticed the other day when I back in and out of my garage, I'm backing up to a wall of vegetation, plants and stuff. And in the Tacoma, when I get close, the truck starts beeping at me, right? It has proximity sensors on the rear. And I guess that's why I just took it for granted that the Gladiator had them as well, right? But it doesn't. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, give you guys a view of the screen. You can see I've set up some buckets back there, right there. You can see in the screen, and we're just gonna back up to them, see what happens. So here we go. Oops, let me get you on here, good. There we go. Now, if I was in the Tacoma, about there, they would have started beeping. I think I went too far. Uh-oh. I didn't trap the bucket under the truck. Okay, I didn't. That second one, I was afraid it was going to end up under the truck in my little demonstration here. But you can see, as we backed up there, I didn't get any beeping or any warnings or anything, right? We'll back up again to the blue one here. There we go. You can see I'm basically on it. I don't want to end up with it under the truck. But you can see we didn't get any beeping or any warnings or anything. Okay, inside the Tacoma here, it's a little dark. It'll make it easier to see on the screen. But anyway, I've got posts. If you guys can see, maybe back there, the lift is up and the Tacoma's under it. So let me go ahead and start the Tacoma up here. And we'll flip you around and I'll show you what happens when I go into reverse in the Tacoma. And that's my seatbelt beeping. But when I go into reverse in the Tacoma, much different result. Here's what the screen looks like in the Tacoma. Let me go ahead and put it into reverse here. Let's see. There you go. And you can hear I get all kinds of beeping. Now you can see right over there. There we go. Now you can see what's going on there. It has sensors in the back, of course, and it's showing me that post right there that is beside the bumper, and it's beeping to let me know what the heck is going on, right? So pretty cool. I'm digging that. It would be nice if the Gladiator had that, but I suppose it depends on trim level, and I know that some of the upper trims have that as well. So, you know, I guess I just picked one that didn't have that option. But like I said, I was a little surprised. It never really dawned on me until the other day, because I guess I just don't get that close when I'm backing up in the Jeep Gladiator, and I just assumed, you know what happens when you assume that I had it, when indeed I don't. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here, kind of talk about a couple of crazy things I noticed recently about the Jeep Gladiator, things that that I didn't notice before. So leave a comment, let me know. Have you discovered anything since you've had the Gladiator for a while that you didn't know of before? I'd be curious to know. Maybe I'm missing out on something else. Also, real quick, if you're interested, check out my other channel. It is Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma here. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.